What's happening, people? Today we're having dinner separate from the kids. This always allows me the opportunity to be a little bit more adventurous with the flavours I use. So today I'm making a jerk lamb boil and I'm pretty excited about it. It's a slow cooked lamb that's so tender it falls apart in your mouth. It's also packed full of flavour. In fact, if you've got a cold like I do, the heat level will sort you right out. Just look at all these delicious herbs and spices that are going into the marinade. So to get started, you want room temperature, good quality lamb. Here I've deboned half a leg and I've kept the pieces nice and chunky. Chuck in all your flavours. Most important is Tropical Sun jerk seasoning. This stuff is banging. Give it a really good mix and allow it to marinate for as long as possible. Overnight is best, but as you're going to be cooking it in all its own juices anyway, if you're in a pinch, half an hour's enough. Now time to prep the veggies. I've got everything that you'd find in a traditional boil: red potato, carrots, peppers, shallots, corn on the cob, and I'm leaving them all nice and chunky. It's now time to cook off that lamb on a nice high temperature. You want to sear the edges, lock in all that flavour. Once this is done, I use some chicken stock to deglaze the pan and set the lamb aside for later. I chuck my veggies in a roasting tray and it's now time to start making the broth that I'm going to slow cook that lamb in. To that same pan, I add some finely sliced red chilies and some crushed garlic. In goes the rest of my chicken stock, about half a litre, and the juice of 1 lemon. The rest of my jar of jerk seasoning, some Worcestershire sauce and a few knobs of butter. Finally, a little more smoked paprika and some black pepper, and my lamb's ready to go back in. Make sure the lamb's all submerged, put the lid back on, drop it to a low heat and let it simmer away for 45 minutes. My lamb is now already nice and tender and packed full of flavour, but we're not done yet. Pour the whole lot over the veggies and make sure everything's covered in that delicious sauce. Tightly cover the roasting tray with tin foil, pop it in the oven on 160 degrees for about another hour. Now, like I said earlier, this recipe really packs a punch on the spice level. This side sauce accompanies a dish perfectly from a flavour perspective, but also neutralises some of that heat. It's simply coconut milk or cream if you prefer it a little bit thicker, a little mayonnaise and finely chopped mint, coriander and chives. And that right there is a slow cooked jerk lamb boil.